Hi everyone, Meg here. Hope all is well. I have been debating all day today if I was going to do an energy update today. I typically do an energy update on the full moon and the new moon, but today with the 444 portal, which for those of us that dig those energies, I know it is a really highly energetic time today. It really does come down to awakening, spiritual awakening. Obviously, with the times that we are in right now, I think there's a lot of aha moments that all of us have been feeling the last couple of weeks, but you might be feeling it more today. I myself will just do a little share. I had been dealing with a really, really serious matter the last 2 weeks, which was resolved gratefully on Thursday. And even the last like 2 days, I'm still processing it. So today I just kind of had this blissful moment, this kind of aha moment about that things are going to be okay, things that I'm going to be working on in the next little bit. And with the 444 energy and angelic messages, if you will, angelic energies, universal energies, I'm focusing on the positives with these energies because I have seen some kind of doom and gloom energies out there with things that are going on right now, and I don't get me wrong, I do get there that there is a lot of fear and uncertainty. Trust me, I get it. But when I was reading more about the 444 portal today, about spiritual awakening and just awakening in general and things changing and things needing to change. So before I go on my usual ramble, what I'm going to do, I use this deck when I do a full moon and a new moon energy update. So I'm going to use this deck first. And then I have another deck that I'm going to use for a reason that I will mention in a moment. And, oh, sorry, if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are not, welcome back. And hope you are faring well as best as possible in these times. But let's see. I do have another light here. Sorry, guys. I think the light... I try to do this, like, mood lighting thing, but anyways, I've got another light here that will reflect as well. So what do we have? So we have vanity. Okay, this is interesting. So, vanity. So the blue, so this represents our throat chakra. So, and communication. And if you want to work more within these energies, you can wear the color blue. You can eat fruits and veggies of the color blue. If you like crystals and stones, you can have those around you or on your person. But what I'm laughing about, literally with this, with vanity, is I know most of you have seen these memes because that most of us are in this lockdown and this shutdown, that it's like, how are people really, quote unquote, going to look after we emerge back into society? We can't get haircuts. We can't get our nails done. We can't have, like, no manicures, pedicures. And it's so funny because I had just sent my one of my besties a Snapchat of, because they have this crazy wig thing going on that makes me look little cuckoo bananas. And I literally even joked yesterday on Facebook, I'm like, I need a haircut because I do. I'm like getting into Shaggy McGee, right? So making light of this, but this with the vanity thing, it's kind of taking us back to literally simple times, like doing home remedies. My God, I've also seen beauties on my Facebook that they actually can cut their man's hair. They can cut their own hair. They can cut their children's hair. Also, taking this time to, I don't know, look better after yourself in terms of skin, hygiene. Again, if you're not good at cutting your hair, stay away from the scissors, as I was joking about. But let me just refer to the booklet as well. But yeah, again, on a lighter note, that's what I'm kind of laughing about because I've been seeing those memes about, it's like, how are people really gonna look? It's after this episode that we are in is done. Vanity. Let's see. Are you living and communicating your truth or just playing along? This may be a time of awakening to a new way of being. Be aware of distractions that may pull you away from the true you. And guys, this is the thing too with this isolation time, with whatever it is that where you are and are experiencing it. It's really forcing a lot of people to take a look at themselves. We don't have the distractions that we normally would. Again, I don't have kids. I have a cat. God love her. So for those that do have families and are trying to balance that, I'm not minimizing that. But this is a real reset, reflection time, I want to say. Let's see. Inspiration. We all say we will stop when we have enough, but there's never enough. You may be looking outside yourself for validation. Personal inquiry. Am I feeling disconnected from any people in my life? Am I growing away from limiting relationships? Now, with that bit, am I feeling disconnected? Oh my gosh. Most of us are. So with that, I'm just going to say, if you are feeling that way, you're not alone. This is the time to get creative. If you, obviously, how it is where I am at, the social distancing, but this is where the beauty of technology is. Pick up the phone, do FaceTime, do Skype, do Zoom. That is what is coming to me. And then, you know what? I'm just going to drop down to the meditation. Visualize an aqua light within you. Imagine people you love surrounding you. Feel the light building and spilling onto your loved ones. Send gratitude to those you love and those you have yet to meet. Bless them all. Notice the energy and any messages that you receive. Oh gosh, I love that, because I know most of us, like me, we're literally missing people, like missing physical contact. Again, just joking with the vanity thing that I mentioned yesterday that I was talking about, like, I need a haircut. I'm like, I miss hugs. I miss people. Anyways, okay. So the next deck that I wanted to use, because it has numbers, the answer is simple. I just thought, you know what, maybe we will get a 4 card. Maybe we'll get an 8 card. I guess because we're in the 4, 4, 4, 4, 8, 12, me and numbers. Maybe we'll get a 12 card. I don't know, guys. I just felt like coming on tonight to do this. And my goal is that at least it resonates with one person out there. But also, no, sorry, this is just what's coming to me as well. You're beautiful. Even if you are like rocking like what you normally wouldn't, because for most they've had to be out and about in the real world, like in suits and business attire. But if you are rocking your like sweatpants and like, you know, comfy clothes at home, rock it and be comfortable in it and kind of enjoy it if you can, while you can right now. Okay, another one. Okay, let's see. Now we'll get, let's go for this one. Spread the light. Oh, interesting. So this is a 59 card. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Which also breaks down to a 5. Spread the light. So interesting that this comes out tonight. For those that are in... Again, these energies, there have been like a lot of like global mass meditations that are going to be going on tonight. I know they've set it out in different time zones to just, you know, call on your light, call on dealing with the events that we are dealing with right now, you know, thinking of love, spreading love, thinking of those that are affected by what's going on right now, being protected by what is going on right now. So that definitely, I mean, is applicable to the times, and especially with the global meditation that is going on this evening, if those are wanting to do that. But at the end of the day, this is a universal kind of message daily. It doesn't have to be regarding certain events that are going on. Spread the light. I'm seeing, I mentioned this in another video. These times have brought out the best and the worst in humanity, but I always focus on what the best is, and helping people, being there for each other, dealing the best that we can with these circumstances, sending love, sending light, sending positive vibes. That is something that I feel that most of us that we are in this do this daily. I joke that every morning, and I do this when I do my gratitudes first thing in the morning. I do a meditation, and then I literally picture, like, you know, the Care Bears. I do a Care Bear stare out to the universe. That's what I do every day. Call me a cheese ball. It's all good, but that's what I do. So I think this is really fitting right now to spread the light, because there is a lot of fear out there, and I'm not minimizing the fears that are out there. But there is a lot of what I'm seeing beyond hyped fears right now, and that can obviously increase stress and can increase illness. So the more that we can be in this high vibe as best as we can in these times, that's all I know to do. And I know a lot of people are trying to do that as well. And just know that we're all light beings. I know I mentioned like light workers, and those that get it. But we all have a beautiful spark. And during this time, it might be a way for you to amplify that. How do you want to amplify your spark? Have you wanted to write a book, poetry, music? Like, take these times. Like, is there something that you've wanted to kind of offer the world? Your talents, your experience, your beauty? I don't know. I feel like this is a time for a lot of people to look at that. Anyways, total ramble. No idea, beauties, if these cards will resonate. As I always say, leave a message if they do, if there's something else that you get from the cards. Be gentle with you. Stay home if you can. Be careful of all the beautiful service workers that are out there, the frontliners that can't stay at home. I think of you. I'm grateful for you. All of us wash our hands, get rest, reach out, Netflix and chill, however that means for you. But, onwards and upwards. And I do believe we will be, I am seeing, this is just my opinion, I know the projections that we're getting, and I always know that they do worst case scenarios for how long this can last. All I know is, and I'm not even going to mention it on here, I know my intention for how I feel, I really believe things, how they will start to slowly get back to a new normal, and that for myself is what I focus on, and I 1000% understand the projections that we're getting for how long this can last, but I'm also just focusing on a different scenario, if you will, and also knowing all of that it will encompass. So, Rambly McGee here. So love you all. Lots of hugs and lovies, and I will be back soon. Okay, bye.